Hello and welcome back to He Is Coming. So we're going back to Swampland as per usual. Ferryman's just over here, we can get on right away. We've got the carnivorous slime. Right, he's going to convert all our health except one into armor and give us a ton of acid, so we probably want some regen. The enemy's got a very small amount of armor, so the rusty ring isn't really going to help. The silverfish scale might. Right, but we'll get on our way right away here. We're going to get the Pure Lake helmet as well. We'll grab this too. Oh, there we go. We can turn those into something. We'll dash across here. We'll see if we can pick up a weapon as well while we're here. Especially against these beavers. Right. Slime shouldn't be too bad. And when we get exposed, we'll give him a bunch of Riptide. He'll die from that. Lovely, lovely. And we get... yeah, we want some regen for this slime. We're going to try and get back to the bonfire then, but whatever. That'll work. We'll just fight the slime. Right. We probably want to go either Abandoned Quarry, because we can get a better weapon there. That is if we can't get one, say, here. Ooh, ring blades. I do like ring blades. Right. Wabam. Ring blades. Got 'em. Pure Lake helmet. We can run back with it. Job's a good un. And I believe this was a chest here, wasn't it? Hell, we can even start going for the hop pot. This is a pretty decent start. Could do with slightly better stuff on our weapon. Let's see where this guy's going to take us. Lushwood wouldn't be an awful place to go. Light speed would be good, but we do need regen for this slime here. Right. There's a fire. I think we'll just wait out the rest of the day here. We'll see how we do. I would have liked maybe like an attack oil on this or something, but... right. Well, we're regaining a bit of health. Yeah, the regen didn't really help that much, did it? We only got the one or so. But... let's see, we'll give him 2 Riptide. He no longer has any attack. Because we stole it. So we win. Screw you, slime. There we go. What can we get here, I wonder? Yeah, I think we need that potion now. Right, if we can get the watermelon... I mean, I'd say that that were well timed, pretty lucky, but let's be honest, I mean, they're giving us 4 items per chest. your odds of actually getting it here are actually pretty decent. Clear Spring Feather. It gives it to the enemy. I'm trying to think how giving the enemy purity, if we were to give it to ourselves, would help, but... anyway, we're gonna set off right away. We've got some stuff we need to turn into better items. So we're gonna get right on that. And I definitely want to try and find, you know, more potions and another sour lemon, because that gives us 3 speed. We definitely want to find that because we've not got that staff this time. So we'll see if we can get another lemon and get our speed that way. Then we're going to see if we can do anything to maybe remove some of this purity as we go. Right. On a nice 4 attack. And we're against the life root experiment, so it's just going to regenerate forever. Once we've made some room, it might be prudent to get a bit of poison damage. Maybe like a poison edge on the ring blades if it's available. But yeah, something that'll just poison the crap out of them. Right. Beaver is down. We'll see what's at the haggle tent. Remove all your armor and gain 3 purity at battle start. We could put... I'm trying to think, seafood hot pot, when does that trigger? Because that goes completely against Pure Lake Potion there. There's the golem. Right, can we finish him off? There we go. Bowman is up here. There's some oil. Right, let's just hurry this along a bit. There we go. Give me some attack. We haven't got a lot of time left, so we might as well... Yeah, that works. Gonna say we might as well just try to level up whatever items we can before the end here. Right. Decrease random state effect by 1 and give it to the enemy at battle start. Or gain 10 armor. How much attack do they have? Not bad, but we could restore the light speed potion for something. Right, we're gonna get the order correct here. So we want it to hit the purity. So we want lemon right after this, and then we'll give ourselves the acid. We don't have much armor, so it's not a big deal to lose that. Right, honestly, I'm gonna remove some of these from the pool. Yeah, in the hopes that we get either a duplicate or we get another item we can use. We're not gonna make that, are we? I don't think we can make it to anything. I think we're done there. Yep. Aye, what next step? Right. So we decrease our acid. Very nice. And this triggers last, it looks like. So these all trigger last. We've lowered his attack, which is why I really like ring blades, and we've buffed the powers by removing all of our purity. Right, I think what we want to do after this is we want to go and maybe go to the merchant, or we want to go to maybe like the boneyard bog or something, get some like purple items to just kind of complete our little build here. Once we've put these together, we should have a really good build. And ooh, we might not make this actually, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be... He just beats us. There were a turn in it. Oh. One turn in it. Toxic Myotode. I think we've yet to be beaten by this guy, so things looking good for us. We'll go straight for the Pure Lake Helmet. Again, I think if we grab items, and let's see, this is going to be... Now we want to remove status effects because it's going to give us some poison. So this will work brilliantly. But yeah, I think if we... In fact, we could go Witch Marsh in the hopes that we find another food item. Wouldn't be awful of an idea. But yeah. What is this? Crone. Chest of Lust. Boots of Sloth. Seafood Hot Pot, if we do manage to get it, works really well with high speed. You lose more time per step. Oh, that's bad. Actually, dragonflies won't do anything against us here, will they? Because we've got stupid high speed. They'll literally just bounce off of us. Yeah, literally zero attack. What have we got here? Sure. I guess we can put an edge on it. At least it's got some extra attack now. I don't think we'll actually go to the Witch's Pot here, because we are kind of moving towards the Seafood Hot Pot, and we've got the Boots of Sloth now, so we could make that work. I didn't mean to press shift, I meant to press tab. He's gonna steal our armor and give us poison. Well, we won't have any armour then, but he might. He'll have ours. So Slime Sword isn't awful. We could do that and then go and get a new edge on it. And just get Razor Edge for now, I guess. Could have gone for speed into armor, but I don't know. Oh, and there it is. Ooh, is that? That's an oil. Give me that attack. And we will go to Lushwood. Yeah, we can't go to the Golem at the moment. Mind you, for some reason I thought they were the same item then. No, they're just both blue. But yeah, we'll head to Lushwood. We'll fight the boss now, I guess. Not great, but we should get a bunch of armor. Mind you, oh, I've made a mistake. Yeah, he steals armor at the start and Hot Pot triggers before him. Yeah, we killed ourselves. The moment I stepped into the boss, I'm like, wait a minute, we've given ourselves a load of armor. Hang on. This is the one boss that right, hang on, let me just switch my brain back on. Right, we are against. Right. We'll get Ironstone Spear. Everything's going to be converted to armor. We'll go for Life Root Gauntlet then. Right. And the Stone Spear will definitely help against this boss. It'll just, basically this just gives us bonus attack versus the boss. Let's get the belt. And we'll go to the Scorched Hill because we want to recover. Right. Give me that health. What can we get here? He's gonna give me status effects. He's gonna give me acid, so. But battle start, I think the enemy's battle start trigger goes last. I think it's left to right. Yeah, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it'll go to any set bonuses, and then I think it's the enemy. So I don't think we can actually remove the acid, but we can try. When he does it, he'll actually activate Wounded, won't it? So there's that as well. I'm going to remove this and see if we can get a different, better item. It could work. Looks like we're going into an armorless run. Who are you? Combine 2 items into a random item of heroic rarity. Huh. So it turns 2 commons into a purple. And it looks like we're now doing a purity build. Oaken Edge, the regen will be very helpful to us here. Where is the ferryman? Up top. Might as well rest. We can take one more item. Can we buy something good? Turn start, gain 1 poison. Battle start, stun yourself for 1 turn. So we can either be stunned for a turn, or take 1 damage per turn. I'm going to go lightning bottle. Maybe Glyph Ruins. I think we'll start with the boss fight. Don't think we're going to be able to get out in the meantime that's better than what we've got, and we're on full health, so let's give it a go. Last time we reduced him to 0 attack and then killed him, so let's see what we manage this time. We've got a bunch of regen, so we should get most of that 19 health back by the time he's got through our armour. We're doing 5 damage, he's doing none. Basically he's doing 1 damage, but I think we've got this. We need something that can maybe remove this purity. Now we don't have to necessarily go for items that remove status effects. There are some like rare and epic items that can remove specifically purity in exchange for like removing armor or something like that, or in certain trigger conditions and that. But right, it might be a good idea as well to nip to this bonfire. Mind you, we might not need to, we might just be able to regen out. Oh god, he hits so hard. Thank god we had some regen. The level 2 turtle is a destroyer of worlds. I forget that we've got that 1 turn stun. Now we definitely want to go to the bonfire. Ooh, okay. We are against the Rockshell Tortoise. Whenever he's struck, he gains 4 armor. We want acid. We could turn a lot of his health into armor. We'll see if we need that. First, we need something that's going to give him acid. At the very least, we've got the Ironstone Spear. The thing is, this doesn't work anymore because we no longer have yeah, we no longer have any kind of armor, so that's a problem. We could go for Squire's Blade, but it's not upgraded yet. Petrifying Flask might be a good Hail Mary. Let's go and check this out. Deal 4 damage and reset cooldown. Now, if you have purity, remove 1 purity, otherwise gain 1 purity. That's pretty good. That works with our little chalice thing there. Oh, here comes a beaver. So our little tome there is giving us a way of removing our purity and giving ourselves some extra attack and things. Pure Lake Helmet, though, is going to be better than that flask. Now that we have armour, the leather belt isn't going to be very useful, so we should probably go and get rid of that somewhere. I don't fancy doing a boss at the moment. Let's go Sunken Palace and we'll just quickly rush through. Get a little bit of gold. The Boneyard Bog can have some really good items. So we're looking to replace our leather belt, basically. Ooh. Marble sword would work a lot better than ironstone spear for us. So once we get exposed, it will go to 4 attack. So we can get that now and try to work on upgrading it in the meantime. I've got to remember that turtles are evil. Because yeah, they're hit like a truck and we have that one turn of stun at the start. It's fine, just be careful. Snakes should be easy enough. So it'll take them a turn to get through our armor. Well, it'll take a few turns to get through our armor. These we can basically use for a bit of regen and things. We can use them as almost walking, talking healing potions, basically. We could convert our speed to armor, or just start giving them Riptide. I mean, we can think of this as every 3 strikes we hit them for 5 extra damage, which is actually pretty good. I think I saw the grave over here. No, it was just a regular old chest. Oh crap, there's turtles everywhere. Just anything but turtles. Sod it, kill the turtle. There's a bonfire next to us we can use. Gimme. There we go. Right, replace the belt with something, just anything. Literally this is useless to us now. We might as well banish it. Decrease random status effect by 1. That works. Clear Spring Opal. If you have any status effects, spend 1 speed to decrease a random status effect by 1. Or gain 1 regen for each equipped wood item. I mean, we've got the Life Gauntlet, but we'd probably replace that for this. I guess we can grab this and replace that, and then we can move that here, put that there. Something along those lines, right? Hell, we might not even need the feather anymore. Because Clear Spring Opal will do that for every speed we've got, so we might... If we get something that gives us a bunch of speed, it might be worth replacing the feather for it. Well, if we're going to be... Assuming we beat the boss, I would probably want to go to Lushwood, I guess. Although we could get another tome, they can be pretty good. The Glyph Ruins. But this will give us lots of chests, like we can probably find something pretty good here. But now, tomes are really good. Expose, lose 3 health and gain a bunch of armor, gain 2 purity for each equipped water item. Yep. I'm losing the lightning bottle. Last minute swap. In fact, before any of these presumably turtles, I'm assuming everything's a turtle now. Before they get me, let's fight the boss. I'm a bit worried that my health's low, but other than that, we just gave ourselves 10 purity. Oh my god. That Clear Spring Spirit boss, we've basically become them. I think, is it the Clear Spring Spirit? The weird, like, horse boss that just gives itself all the purity. Okay, something gonna remove some purity to give myself some health. We just didn't have enough health. Combine 2 items with a woodcutter. Explosive arrow. If the enemy doesn't have any armor, deal 3 damage at turn start. Ooh, that's extremely good. I bet that would have worked against any other boss. Or if we'd have just had... just either a bunch more armor, like... If we'd have, instead of having maybe like this feather, had something that was like, hey, here's, you know... like 5 or 6 armor. But I think my hypothesis has been tested and kind of shown to be correct here. If we pick up some purity items, or whatever you call these, like these Clear Spring purity items, we're more likely to get more of them. So the game, if we want to do a particular build, as long as we keep picking up those types of items and not others, we will be able to kind of force it to happen. So yeah, we didn't do too bad. I've yet to beat this boss. Like, he is a bit... Again, you probably want to be going for like... If I think with this boss, he's a bit too tough for what he is. It's like you have to be using an acid build. You have to be using an acid build. If you're not using an acid build, if up until this point you've been doing something else, unless you can suddenly pivot to an acid build, and you've not completely committed to, well, in my case, a purity build, then you're going to struggle and you're going to have to brute force through him, and it's unlikely because he's a bit powerful. Thing is, there's not many items in the game that would give him enough acid. I think you'd have to be looking at like corroded bone to give him like just turn his health into armor, and then you'd have to get him with... I think you'd probably want the slime sword, the weapon that gives you and the enemy acid. You'd probably want that. And you'd probably want to just have loads of armor, loads of health yourself, but no armor. You know, just health and a bit of regen, and then just start smacking him about. But yeah, we're definitely filling this out nicely, though. We've got a few enemies to beat still. Get a diamond tome. God, that'll be a tough one. 2 cooked cauldron items, enter 5 or more sinkholes. Equip 4 or more items. Oh no, 4 more tomes. Defeat the swampland hydra without any oils or edges. Ooh. but we're slowly exploring and getting all the items here, bit by bit. And we're getting some quite good ones now that could really boost us up, because a lot of the ones here are like the rares and epics that you're going to find at shops and things. So anyway, that's been Here's Coming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time where we'll give it another go. I might keep trying for this purity build, see if I can force it to happen, because I think that's exactly what we need for the boss. Especially that leather skin thing that we got at the end. Like, we got 10 purity. It's like, oh my god. If you can get through the first bit of the fight, you're just healing yourself and increasing your own damage constantly. So you're just like snowballing with the health and damage that you've got. And then you can basically just absolutely like smash the Hydra, because it'll be like, oh, I've stunned you, yeah, I'm just going to remove the debuff. You know, you're either going to remove the debuff or heal yourself and gain damage, depending whether it hits like the stun or the Riptide or your purity when you're versing the Hydra. So I think that build we've just had, if we can manage to get to the boss with it and have a decent little bit of health, we're probably thinking about it. We're probably going to have to go armor, because I'm trying to think of like the items that can give us a lot of health, and the only one that really springs to mind is the leather belt, which requires you to not have armor. So we probably want to go with something like Squire's armor and get like a gold version of it, and then upgrade it at each boss, whilst going for purity and things. Or we're going to want like the petrifying flask or something else, or we're going to need something that's just going to be like, right, here's just an absolute metric ton of armor, and then go up against the final boss, get rid of the acid head, and yeah, then just absolutely obliterate whatever we're up against. Probably the right way to go about it. Because if you've got the ability to keep removing debuffs, things like Riptide and Stun won't matter. Anyway, we'll give it another go next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.